My dear friends, best greetings from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. My name is Victor Fursov and this is my channel, Dr. Victor Fursov, entomologist, beekeeper, teacher. And today we're going to tell you the story about small Asian hornet with Latin name Vespa velutina nigritorax. Well, this is a very special hornet, which is quite unusual because it appeared some years ago in Europe and spread all around the Europe, and now it's becoming dangerous and publicly popular everywhere in Europe. Popular because it's appeared in France and spreading like a disease all around the Europe, to the south, to Portugal, to Spain, also to the north, to the west. And I can show you just the map of distribution of this species. You can imagine how widely it's already spread now. Let's start it. Again. No. Add to a stream. Yeah, well, thank you very much. So that came just from a web page, and a red picture. This is indication of distribution of this species, and this species is very dangerous indeed because this is yellow-legged species of genus Vespa, yellow-legged hornet, but actually it's called black hornet, to be honest, because color is black. And I'm going to show you now just a video about this hornet. I recorded this hornet in collection, dead, dry, and in a box, and I will show you difference between a European hornet with a Latin name Vespa crabro and Vespa velutina nigritorax. This is from Southeast Asia. Now its naturally native area of distribution is southern China, India, Indochina, Indonesia. And for geographical isolation of different populations, they're just accustomed to their climatic diversity and these areas. And by the way, but nevertheless, the species Vespa velutina nigritorax distributed widely because velutina is differentiated into 11 subspecies with a different coloration, with different adaptations, and this species became very adaptive to new areas and became invasive species to Europe, and just spreading all around the Europe and catching new areas and living everywhere. Why everywhere? I will talk about it later. It's considered that it was introduced officially by scientists. It's no special proofs, but it's introduced occasionally from China to other parts of the world, including Europe, France, and including South Korea in 2003, Europe in 2004, and even Japan through the Japanese Sea closely, but in 2012. And still now it's already existed in Japan, where other species of Vespa also just living. First report of a presence of Vespa velutina in Europe, 2004 in province in city Bordeaux in France. Bordeaux, probably introduced, it's considered to be caused by a single or couple queens transported by the cargo ship from China, maybe from Chinese provinces from southern areas, Zhejiang and Jiangsu. In the following years, after 2004 already, the following years, species was spread rapidly in French territory, colonizing most of nation, and subsequently entered to the Italy. You can see on the map the northern part of the Italy. It appeared and arrived in Italy in 2012, when some adults of hornet was captured in province Liguria. First nest was discovered in 2013 in Liguria in Piedmont region. And what are the differences? Differences of these species. By the way, if you can watch on this video on this page, so they're different from European hornet, to be correct, and it's quite easy to recognize them, even not being professional entomologist. You see, this is called yellow-legged hornet, but in generally the color is dark, black dark, brown color, and yellow-brown strips. Legs are dark, mostly just black, except the ends, which are yellow in common name. It's called as a yellow-legged hornet. And the size is smaller than European hornet. It's approximately from 20 millimeter to 30 millimeter, wingspan 37-50 millimeters. And velutina and European hornet crabro differentiated by different abdominal design, coloration of legs, and coloration of the head. And also there are some males in the second part of it. Some are males here just on the right part of this picture with longer antennae. Antenna is longer, despite they're very similar to workers. They have no sting, males have no sting, and bigger, longer antennae. Workers and queens quite similar, although queens generally a little bit bigger, heavier. However, the internal analysis showed really very small differentiation in morphological characters for workers and queens. They're quite similar. Queen little bit bigger in the white variation. And also it's called a little bit about distribution in Italy. It's found already in Piedmont near towns on Vicomorte, Mordovi, Borgio San Dalmaso, near the Caraglio, Mondovi, and Rivoli. The nest was discovered in Monasterio Casotto. However, the observation of a species in Piedmont were occasional, and it seems the species not yet settled in this area permanently. However, this report not completely correct, and there is a possibility of colonization in the following years. And a recent observation of species came from municipality of Bergamino in Veneto region, several kilometers away from Liguria and Piedmont region. So this dangerous hornet is spreading. What about another country? Vespa velutina entered north of Spain in 2010, quickly colonized 3 provinces of Basque territory and reached Galicia territory in Spain. Recently was past Pyrenees and found in Catalonia and reached my island Majorca. The species Vespa velutina spread in Portugal. First colonization was found in Belgium, and it was led to finding viable population for special population farming already in Belgium. And recently some nests were found in Germany and also in the south part of Great Britain in England. So the species is spreading very quickly. There is a real danger of appearance of this species also in other Eastern European countries, including Ukraine. And let's go to I show you this species, how it looks like. Now I show you European hornet. European hornet, this is a Vespa crabro. Vespa crabro is a brown color with black and yellow strips, and you see sting on the top. Sting is pretty long, 5 millimeters, strips on the abdomen, brown and black thorax, brown, mostly brown color of a head. This is, and it was a big queen. This is again, I show you the queen with a sting, stripes on the bottom and abdomen, brown and black thorax, and also mostly brown color of a head with a yellow and black color of antennae, and legs mostly brown yellow color, slightly darkened wings, so more you would say brown color of wings. But Vespa velutina is different. This is still the head of a Vespa crabro with open mandibles. This is very important. Some tongues. And again, this is a abdomen of a Vespa crabro. I show it this material from collection, and also brown and slightly dark head with open mandibles. Mandibles is very important. And this is blackish yellow legged Vespa velutina or Asian hornet. In general, this is to say black hornet, black color of thorax, completely black dark head. Mostly 3/3 part of a abdomen is black, only the top is yellow. Black thorax, black head, and black color of antennae. 3 parts or 3/3 parts of legs are dark and mostly brown or even fumated color, dark fumated color of wings. So general color of black with a deep yellow abdomen. 2 very narrow stripes of yellow color on abdomen, and mostly you see abdomen is black. Legs is also black. This is the same worker female. I show you just on my video. Coloration is black, and you can see in comparison with the Vespa crabro. Vespa crabro is much brighter, lighter, even bigger. So you see queen on the right, 3 queens on the right, nearly 1.5 bigger than Vespa velutina. Vespa crabro is bigger, but despite it, Vespa velutina near her thorax found its place in natural areas of Europe and spreading very widely. And here, this box only with the Vespa velutina. Several individuals of Vespa velutina, black colored thorax, head, and abdomen. A little bit bigger stripes on abdomen with yellow, narrow yellow stripes on abdomen. As I said, mostly abdomen is black and only the top is yellow. And of course, even when it's flying, mostly you see the coloration is black, and it's dangerous because it's stinging and it's aggressive when you can find their nest. Near the nest, workers became very aggressive, very dangerous, because sting is very painful. Sorry about that. Again, you see here, smaller size of the Vespa velutina. Smaller size of Vespa velutina, workers and queens. So size nearly the same. I show you several individuals nearly the same size. And somewhere I have in collection also males, because in second part of summer, males will come for mating with new queens. And this species is very adaptive, very special in making adaptations to live in different areas near humans. Environment can be very different. It can be found in enclosed areas, like under the roof of your house or on the roof of a house. Can be found somewhere in a garage. Can be found just even in just parking area inside car. It was found under the bottom of some cars, even workers' cars. So some small nest still could be existed on some cars, even just on balconies. in some near living areas. And French entomologist and hunter, wasp hunter with name Etienne, he has special channel and show very much, quite often, different extermination process of Vespa velutina. He has a special clothes like a spaceman, special clothes with open part with under the plastic on his face. He's coming to different nest in village, in a city, in near parking place, to garage, to farming area. It was found on trees. European hornet Vespa crabra prefer to live in some hidden areas. For instance, this is European hornet. It's living in hidden areas, somewhere like places invisible for humans. They don't like to be disturbed. If already they disturbed, they are attacking you, of course. If they disturb, they can attack you just if you are disturbed them, just by stick, by hand, or just by coming to near the nest. So and they can be dangerous because so strong sting. But in general, they're hidden somewhere in a forest, and they're not coming very often to the humans' buildings, apartments, farming places, near animals to steal something. But Vespa velutina just trying to adapt to the new territory from after the southern China, Indonesia, India, Indochina, Thailand, Malaysia. From this area, Vespa velutina subspecies, some of them nigrithorax with a black abdomen, came to Europe. This is still picture of Vespa crabra. Brown color, don't worry about them. If they exist, they usually have a nest, but somewhere outside. If you can find them inside your house, okay, it can be dangerous if you come into the house, to garage, or other places, or under the roof to check something. It can be exterminated by, and should be, because it's dangerous because of stinging. But Vespa velutina is more dangerous because it's also attacking near the nest humans, and also they're attacking whom? They're attacking not bumblebees, honeybees. Honeybees. They do like very much honeybees. Existence of these Vespa velutina yellow-legged hornets from Asia, Asian hornet, small Asian hornet Vespa velutina, this with black abdomen, we say hornet, is very dangerous because they're attacking hives just in a group. They can catch bees just when they are flying and just cut the head very quickly and bring the dead honeybee to their nest, because they are feeding with this meat, with the body of these honeybees, their brood, their larvae inside their nest. And nest can be small like this cup for beginning, and later becoming big as a saucer box, bowl about this size, and sometimes this size, and bigger till the size of several, maybe 30 or up to 1 meter size bowl. So huge cellulose box, which can be built by this dangerous Vespa velutina near the shrub, near the houses, just somewhere in the middle of a tree, somewhere on the top of tree, on very high weight, height, very high height, just somewhere in a telephone and electricity poles, openly. As I said, Vespa crabra like hidden places, not usually somewhere in a wood, in a broken, in a hidden place inside tree, but not on the tree. Hello, just someone who's joined us. Hello, Timoha. So, but Vespa velutina is making the big nest, beginning small nest, then a bigger nest on the tree, on the top of tree, and even on electricity or maybe telephone pole, and a huge one, maybe 10 meters, 20 meters, 30 meters, and still exist. And of course, they're coming down just for hunting for different insects, for honey near the beehives, and they are coming for hunting for honeybees as well. As I said, they come in, catch honeybee, cut with the mandibles the head of a honeybee, and bringing just shooing, and female queens sitting inside the nest, but workers coming, and bringing the meal, just food for the brood, for larvae inside. A number of workers can be up to 500, 1,000, 2,000. I guess in this huge 1 meter size nest can be several thousand workers. I collected Vespa crabra nest about this size, and it was about 500 individuals, specimens in this size of Vespa crabra. If the size of a box will be bigger, more than 30 centimeters, it will be about 1,000 or 2 and 3,000 and more specimens, individuals in one nest of Vespa velutina. And it's dangerous because it can attack humans and can attack not animals, but can attack honeybees and make a huge danger for honeybees production. And it's huge danger and loss of honey in France, in Spain. Now it's coming to Germany, and if it is coming to Eastern Europe, but it will come. If nothing stopped this species in France, nothing stopped. People didn't pay attention about it. Nothing stopped. It will come certainly, definitely, obviously, as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Only maybe some measures of quarantine in present COVID-19, which a little bit less transportation, but still there is existing a transportation by cars, by trains, by airplanes, and also by wings. The Vespa velutina is flying very well, so it can fly very well, but also can come with an airplane, with a train, with cargo on ship, with cargo on car, or even just the nest can come together with a cargo, with some boxes and with some products, and they will come certainly to Eastern Europe. It will come certainly to Eastern, not former socialist countries, can come to Greece and then come to the south, to Turkish Republic, to Turkey, where another species of Vespa existing, Vespa crabra, but Vespa orientalis, yellow-brown color of Vespa orientalis, very common, the same size, very similar to Vespa crabra. This is a Vespa crabra, but Vespa orientalis has a wider strip, brown color on abdomen. Vespa crabra has several stripes, like here on my video. Stripes, black and yellow, but this is a Vespa crabra. But Vespa orientalis with a brown, very wide stripe between the thorax and abdomen. So when it's come to Turkish Republic, it will be huge damage of Turkish beekeeping industry, and of course damage to beekeeping industry in Ukraine, and it will become, this species will spread obviously. There, even you may say quarantine measures will be not enough to stop the species from spreading. If it came from Southern Asia to Europe, already caught the whole France, just part of it. Italy, part of it. Germany came to cold part. The United Kingdom, so it will come to Greece, Bulgaria, and Turkish Republic, and it will be really great danger. As this species, Vespa velutina, will come and spread everywhere. It will be great danger for agriculture in these countries: Greece, Bulgaria, Ukraine, in Russia obviously, and in Turkish Republic especially, as a southern place with very well developed agriculture and very productive fruits and vegetable agriculture. So be careful. Do not bring it with your car, with your cargo. At least we can hope that quarantine measures will be more or less effective, and maybe some limited transportation will reduce the speed of spreading of this species all around Europe and all around the world, because otherwise Vespa velutina, small Asian hornet, will come to your country in Europe, on the northern and middle part of Europe, and to your country, maybe as well as Africa and other countries. If already Vespa mandarina came, to United States, to a city of Washington, to the state of Washington. So next one will be Vespa velutina coming to United States. And or maybe Vespa mandarina will come to Europe. So it will be really great danger. But Vespa velutina is more adaptive because can live everywhere, can survive everywhere. And it's not irritated by humans. More easy to say that this species irritates human because can live everywhere near the human and humans afraid of them. But when the nest becoming bigger, larger, with more individuals, humans afraid of them. Maybe in this case, just humans will call for extermination service. Extermination service with some pesticides will come and spread pesticides on this nest of the species Vespa velutina. If it is near your house, near your farming area in a city, or maybe somewhere on the top of a tree. If it is on the top of a tree, it's more difficult. It's more difficult because trees are really huge, very tall, and very difficult to come over there. And nests can be big, and it will be just some business for people for an extermination service. So good working places for extermination service, and this service can come sooner to eastern part of Europe, especially to Germany, France, Bulgaria, Greece, and as I said, and the Turkish Republic as well. Sorry about that. That's an invasive activity of Vespa velutina. You can see it on my screen. Brown color, I must say dark colored hornet, which is very dangerous. Very dangerous because aggressive, attacking very much, and destroying honeybees very quickly, rapidly, and can live everywhere, anywhere, very easily and very adaptive. So be careful about it. And if you can find these pieces, or just you can think maybe this is the species, ask entomologists about identification. If you can ask entomologists, and then entomologists can use some books, identification keys, and tell you correct identification. What is the name of the hornet? Do not destroy all hornets at all. This Vespa crabro is a native species in Europe and not dangerous so much as Vespa velutina. If you can find Vespa velutina in your area, knock on my channel, write it in the comments. And I can say also in Russian, если вы найдете какого-то подозрительного шершня, похожего на Vespa velutina, на малого азиатского шершня, постучитесь на мой канал. Постучитесь, тук-тук, напишите комментарий. Посмотрите внизу в описании мою электронную почту и пришлите мне на электронную почту фотографию, портрет шершня, которого вы нашли. Мы его попробуем определить, если он будет более-менее хорошо сфотографирован, и скажем, что это за шершень. Может быть, в ближайшее время вы найдете Vespa velutina, хотя это в Украине. Это будет ваше маленькое открытие. Ваше маленькое открытие, что, несмотря на карантин, Vespa velutina попадет в новую зону обитания, в новое место обитания. И на прощание подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки, пишите комментарии, заходите на страничку patreon.com. Она указана в описании, с тем, чтобы поддержать канал финансово, своим лайком своим могучим комментарием, напишите свои вопросики. Но это если вы в Ютубе, если вы на Gmail, если вы на Яндексе, на любых других электронных почтах, вы не можете сразу написать комментарии. Надо быть на Gmail. Или надо открыть свою новую электронную почту на Gmail в 2 клика. Это очень просто. Потом зайти на канал и написать свой интересующийся, любопытный комментарий. Это не так сложно. Электронная почта, новый электронный адрес вам всегда пригодится. Но зато вы можете писать комментарий под видео. Если вы пишете комментарий негативный или идиотский, и вы попадаете в вам, мы вас удаляем, ставим в черный список. Что вы глупости вы какие-то не писали, даже не надейтесь. А позитивные и вопросительные, и интересующиеся, познавательные вопросы по поводу шершней, по поводу энтомологии, по поводу науки, по поводу Украины, пчеловодства, всегда, пожалуйста, пишите в комментариях. All comments are really welcome on this page, patreon.com. Welcome to make your comments, write your comments under this video. Welcome to write your messages on email if you are not on Gmail. Or just join us on Gmail and then write comments. And welcome to join me as a sponsor or patron on this page, financial support, patreon.com, where you can express your financial support of my channel. And I will really appreciate it very much. Thank you very much for your help, for your support, and for your interest and curiosity in science, and entomology, and insects, and in beekeeping. Good luck and see you soon on my channel. Bye-bye. Good luck and see you soon. See you soon. So welcome on my channel. And don't forget, this is Patreon.com. This is a special platform for support financially channel. It's very easy. Just click on bottom, find my project, and you can share a little bit financial support. Because now this is a capitalistic society. We need to go to the shop. We need to go for food, for equipment. We need to travel to buy some equipment to make videos, and financial motivation in capitalistic time, as well as educational and curiosity motivation, also quite helpful. Financial support, also very helpful. Thank you very much for your support and for your curiosity. Welcome to my channel. See you soon on my channel. Bye bye. Bye bye.